For 20 years, Blargho's colony prospered unmatched, but his betrayal of the Empire was never forgotten. The orbital strike was only waiting for a Senate vote and all the forms to be filled out in triplicate. As Blargho returned from yet another profitable slave caravan, he watched his life's work, his home, his wives and progeny, all incinerated from orbit. He and his 4 escorts were fortunate enough to board the long-abandoned escape shuttle and flee the obliterated planet. The damage they endured ravaged their bodies and minds. Their gear was rendered unusable. You could even say they became entirely different people. As Blargho looks down the dark road ahead, he understands his mistake. He wasn't ruthless enough. He wasn't savage enough. He was foolish to build a community. And so, on this new planet infested with Imperial filth, he will build an army of zealots and scorch a path to the stars. For one day, he will take this war to the Empire's homeworld. The navigational controls are malfunctioning. I have no control whatsoever. Brace for impact. I kicked the Empire off my planet, and then I was free at last to build. I dared to dream of progeny and legacy. I dared to forget. All my children have paid the price. All my hot wives burst into flames. We are all that remains, the 5 returning travelers fortunate enough to board the old spaceship on the outskirts of Blargonia. And our sacred warg for good fortune, of course. We had just enough fuel to make it to this planet, though the controls malfunctioned and we have crash-landed in an arid wasteland. Because I chose peace, all that we knew is now space dust. I won't repeat my mistake. This is not a colony. This is a movement. This is a society. I will give my acolytes new names, for we are reborn into a new life of ruthless savagery. We will shed our humanity one body part at a time. We will become an ascended army. We will take to the stars. And we will make the Empire pay. Hello, ladies, gents, and fans of melodrama, and welcome to Season 4 of RIMWORLD Disasters. I have renamed this troop of nobodies. They were nobody that were escorting me on our slave caravan. And now they will be reborn in the cult of the Blargonites as the 5 original sinners. We got Hike, first name Lisa Hike Ferguson. Baseliner, loves to punch people in the face. Some talent in construction. Just a people person. A people person, night owl brawler. Loves people. Breaking soul for long. Ferguson, for he is Lisa Hike's younger brother. He loves to shoot people in the face, and he likes to do manual crafts. It's just he's just loving to spend some alone time crafting beautiful knickknacks, because he's staggeringly ugly, so he's not terribly successful with this in his social interactions. Here's T-Rose. She used to be a medieval slave, but now she's a royal cook. She loves people much as all of us do, because I say so. She's pretty and a hard worker, but does get sick quite often. And boy, does she love to spend time in the kitchen. She'll craft the most delicious meals for everybody to enjoy, in between times of shooting people in the back of the head. Then we got Ephendemus, first name Nostra. He's a pyromaniac, cannibal, nudist, psychopath, and abrasive. But man, does he have a passion to grow beautiful life. He will never put down fires, but he does love to create them. Actually, I thought that I gave him pyromaniac, but no, that's just his background. That's an oversight. That's all right. We'll roll through with it. He does love to let his donger flap in the air. And then, of course, we have Blargho, our fearless leader. Boy, do I hope he does not die, because there's no take backsies in this story. I did not enable commitment mode. because I am recording, the power can go out, and then I just lose gameplay. I don't want to do that, so just take my word. We are fully committed to whatever Cassandra wants to do to me. If you go to where you go? Let me find it. There it is, the storyteller settings. I am doing Cassandra this time around because Cassandra is consistently difficult as opposed to Randy's complete nonsensical nonsense that will give you whole years of, here you go, 3 map boomalopes. There's nothing else to deal with. I would rather have consistent threats where losing is fun. Oh, actually I can change it on the fly because I forgot to come down here. And of course, enable child enemies. I want to slaughter little children. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? All right, interactions are done. We're all set. What is the objective? We are going to make a prosperous colony. Then we're going to abandon that colony and we're going to go deep underground. That is the goal. Go deep underground. And in that underground base, we're going to build a ship to take to the stars so we can travel to the Empire's home world. Will we make it all the way there? Or will we flame out and die to the threats present in this what's the expansion called? Biotech. In this Biotech playthrough. Let me survey this map. I really didn't want to land in this shrubland, but it's where we landed. So at least we got some really nice fertile ground to start with. A few formations of mountains here and there. Maybe we'll build around. I never like going down to the bottom of the map though. Let's just build a base smack in the middle. There's nothing really to build around. The scenario, I didn't want to do all the whole starting struggle again. We already did that, so we start with a sizable team, and we start with a damn good amount of resources. Not a whole lot of food, though. We will have to hunt to survive here a little bit while the rice grows in this patch, thanks to Dama's incredible ability to make plants grow. And it's just going to be kind of tough to build an outpost with hardly any wood in this damn shrubland, surrounded by sand. But we're going to make it happen. I'm going to do a great survey of this land. I'm going to make some plans. See you on the other side. Also forgot to mention the cult of the Blargonites. We are supremacist, transhumanist cannibals who want to live underground. Kind of a strange combination of memes. I don't know how common it is to find this, but it will certainly define our playthrough. We are extremely bigoted, so it is very important to convert everybody to our cult. That is 100% top priority of any new converts, and then we will going to force them to have some relations so we can have as many children as possible, because this will become an army. Welcome to my planned Empire of Sand. Figured I should build on the sand because we want as much land to grow things as possible. So here's kitchen, butcher, fridge area, recreation, bedrooms. For now though, we're just going to make this little area over here into a habitable cubbyhole so we can sleep. And we do need to get a kitchen running pretty fast if I want to be able to make some food. So maybe just for the time being, I quickly build this. Got quite a lot of wood over there, and we need, at the very least, I'm gonna build this nice little kitchen right here. There, and then we'll put a door on it. Got tons of steel and not a whole lot of wood. Let's put a door made of steel. And all right, let it fly. Already got the war priorities all assigned. That's right, probably should equip a weapon of sorts. Who are my best melee people? Hack. Equip a blast steel knife. break sold. We got no guns, so everybody gets something to defend themselves. There you go. Get all your good stuff on. This is all the food we got right now. Pocket survival meal. So effing Damus, I want you. Probably should prioritize just suspend the cutting wood, and I should have you harvest this agave, because otherwise I'm gonna die. So we're gonna do cancel this. I want to cancel the buildings. Actually, you can finish the tree. Cancel everything that I told them to chop wood. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Get myself some harvested agave. There you go, harvest. That's not a whole lot. That will barely get me for one day. The thing about starting with 5 people is you need food, and you need a lot of it quickly. White? How can this possibly be? How can this possibly be? You are major stupid. Honorary warg. We are going to go through several major stupids in this playthrough, I'm sure. If you want to get, like, as a reward of the long-time backers of the channel, these are all channel members. They do get priority. If you're on the channel member list, you will go next. You know, I randomize it, but if you're in the list, you are next. If I run out of channel members, I'll just pull people out of the comments. Tell me if you don't want to be, because I will put you in here if your name comes up randomly. All right, give me some recreation. We need one of these horseshoe pins. That one's fine. Probably should prioritize getting some. Oh, that's actually a lot of berries. That's a ton of berries. Fantastic. Get me all the berries. I like to do, if you want to be prioritized, you get on the channel member list, and you will be prioritized. But don't worry, if I run out of them, just random people in the comments. And it's not like, oh, pay me so I can put you in here. It's like people that have supported me for so long definitely get priority for, you know, getting the quote-unquote reward of making it into the game. It just makes sense to me. Get some rice growing right here. Probably should be even prioritized over getting the agave harvested. But then let's not go too overboard, or all he'll spend will be time planting rice. I was about to say, because I like watching it, mostly unedited. Where's the rice? There it is. Mostly unedited gameplay of RIMWORLD. If I start watching a playthrough of somebody, I like to watch the whole thing. It's like a zen type of experience. Let's get some kitchen utensils going on over here. Production. Just let them do. Just let them do the thing, and I can do while they do. Do I want a fuel stove? Do I want an electric stove? Decisions. There's hardly any wood, but I still don't have any electricity just yet. Preliminarily, we can make one of these, and we definitely want to get a torch going, but don't worry. Man, 20 wood for a torch? Prohibitive! I think we just need electricity right away. So that's the reason why I'm going to do mostly unedited gameplay. There will be pauses and things that are tedious. Like if nothing's happening, I'll just pause the recording and just, you know, progress through the game, and I'll restart when stuff is going on. But other than that, I really enjoy just, you know, watching the anthill grow, watching that farm full of ants do their thing, and it's extremely entertaining to me. I just enjoy it a lot. So hopefully you will as well. I love making RIMWORLD gameplay. We did like 50 episodes the last season. It was pretty outrageous. So I really, you know, the time limit. I do have a tendency to, you know, just watch it happen in real time instead of speeding it up a little bit. So I do need to get myself into the habit of, hey, maybe not pause at every moment. Instead, you don't need to pause it. They can just keep doing it. Then you're barely wasting any time when you let them do the thing. Let's have some awful barracks in this terrible place. What's the wildlife looking like? Elephants, you say? I can't hunt jack shit right now, but we do have effing Damas, he has 9 handling animals. So it's not like he ain't no slouch. You know, so if we could maybe tame some elephants. Elephants don't really care. If we tame them and then slaughter them, that's free food. And then, of course, having elephants is awesome. They do consume a lot of food, but I very much fond of having elephants around. They are just great war beasts. They're just great all around. You just need to be able to feed them, which, you know, if nothing else, we'll just feed on them, and it will not be a big deal. Already running out of wood, kind of a problem. Let's get some bills going on over here. Let's cook some simple meals out of anything. Do it, not do it forever. Do it until you have 20 of them. Drop them on the floor. We just want some meals to start with, so we don't eat constant, disgusting agave fruit. You know? So let's do that. We do want some light here. There's a torch lamp. Although it's going to be pretty hot. Alright, let's get with the electricity as soon as possible. Only wood fired, huh? We don't have even batteries researched. It's probably going to be the very first thing that I want to research. A battery. I always have this tendency not to even think about the simple research bench. Here's where my industry is going to be. All this area. It's going to be craftables and all the nonsense. So we can start. It used to be the research bench, you couldn't move it. Now you can move it, so it's not a big deal to just plonk it down wherever. Alright, we got some simple meals going there. T-Rose has crafted some deliciousness for everybody to experience. Could use a ton more wood. So once this rice is planted, we're going to start. Actually, just having this nicely planted is good stuff. Let's get some wood going so we can build some beds and build some bedrooms. Probably also something I should prioritize quite quickly is for Breaking Soul to start chopping down blocks. Stonecutter stable, make it out of steel. Wood is at such a premium. We got lots of steel. I didn't make it again because I didn't want the initial struggle of finding things. We have done that before. So instead, I made it so there's 3,000 steel on the map, all scattered all over the place. That will make the steel struggle a lot more manageable. I only allowed the stuff that is close by, so we are not constantly going to the moon and back to gather some steel. Components, though, there's 0, so it is time to get some mining going on over here. I don't know exactly who I grabbed as a miner. We got T-Rose as our miner. All right, good enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, probably should set up a little bit of storage. We have built all the walls. I hate to be using wood. Actually, I should just be making the walls out of steel, right? Really should be doing that. Anyway, let me plant some storage areas. All right, so this is going to be my industrial area. That's going to be the future storage area. So I figured we can put the dumping stockpile. The dumping stockpile is a deceptively important part of any colony planning. Because you're going to put all these rocks over there and moving them is such a pain in the ass. Like, you need to know where it's going to go for quite a while. So we're going to be cutting stone right here alongside all the other crafting. And I also wanted it to be on the sand so it wouldn't take any functional land. So feels like that is a decent spot to put it. Anyway, we need food. We need food storage. We need electricity. For now, you always start with that wood fire and generator. It sucks to be using wood, but it doesn't use that much when you're starting. We do need to fast track some actual battery powered electricity for the time being. Just put this right here. They cannot be moved either. So also it's important to make a good decision on where you're going to put them. I think it's going to be right here outside of the freezer. Let's get some structures going on with some steel. Unfortunately, steel is flammable for some reason. Don't ask me how that works, but it's just the way that RIMWORLD works. This is going to be a climate-controlled environment. You see, the butcher will go here. There you go. This is going to be a door, and that's going to be a door, and that's going to be a door, and it will be a buffer. This whole area will be a buffer for our freezer. And the only people that go into the freezer are the butchers and the cooks. That should work pretty nicely. This hike doing some good work. Well done, hike. It does bother me a lot, though, to be using up wood. Only have 40 left. Maybe I should have built this out of steel. Start compacting machinery. Yes, as you are supposed to, breaks hole. This is not something you're supposed to announce. Really could use a raid of any sort, hopefully pirates, so that they will give me what I want, which is ranged weapons. That being said, I always forget that this is an option. Production crafting spot. I always forget that it's an option to make a regular ass crafting spot and make bows. It's such a low-tech solution, and it does take a lot of wood. So we're just going to build like 3 bows, but it's good enough to hunt. You know, it's good enough to get that done. All right, we're gonna be powered up pretty soon, thanks to the incredible ability of putting wood in a furnace and setting it on fire. Already got some storage going on. Wood will go indoors, but still really should be in the dumping stuff. But there I go, pausing again. It's like any time that I need to make a decision, it's like, waste no time. No time must be wasted. It's so weird. I got this thing, with this worm in my brain to never waste any decision time, any gameplay time with making decisions. But it's like completely irrelevant to waste some real-time decision making. Consume a simple meal. We only have 3 of them. This food situation is dire. That is why we want to make some bows. Start the hunting. These berries need to be harvested, though. Everything is already scheduled to be harvested. Evan Damas will get around to it. Don't worry about it one bit. All right, there's our power generator going on. Yeah. 75. Takes 75 fuel. Chop wood. Chop all of these cacti. Pretty sure cacti do not supply wood of any kind, but I'll take it. I'll take it. RIMWORLD, give me all of your water-infused cacti. I will make monuments out of it. Get this garbage out of the way, please. Get some steel door right here. Hate it. I hate it so much. All right, we got production going on. Make any stone blocks. I'm really not picky. I don't even know what kind of stone we got. We got some marble. That's always nice. We got some slate. It seems like that's all there is in this land. Ooh, look at that. Uranium ore. We can make a fat ass mace with this. Giant freaking club. As soon as Breaking Soul is free to do stuff, we're gonna make that happen. A uranium club will absolutely obliterate the cranium of all my enemies. Even them. Oh yeah, of course there's no way to tame them because we ain't got no food. That is what's going on there. Well, that's why Effing Damas is not going after that particular pursuit. All right, furniture. I want some regular lumps pretty fast. Something that is also very undervalued is having light everywhere. It is a pretty big mood boost to have light everywhere you go. Let's see, some power conduits here. Through this. This will all probably, eventually, all be set on fire. But don't worry about a thing, baby. Not gonna happen for a long time until we get a disasters raid that destroys every possible building in this area. And we can make an electric stove. There you are. So we can let go of wood-powered buildings as soon as possible. Also, this torch, deconstructed, is also extremely hot. So, it's kind of a dumb thing to do. Oh, wow. This guy is a fast crafter, ain't he? Yeah, we got a short bow ready for use. He's probably going to wield it too because he is our best shooter. No, effing damage is our best shooter. That makes no sense. Oh, hunting doesn't have that in my... I need to actually click on him. We got 6 shooting. Oh no, Blargho has... Look, Blargho has 13 in shooting. But he used to have a bionic eye. Got destroyed in the landing, you see. So, unfortunately, he's not that great at shooting with just one eyeball. Sight to 75%. Which, like, it doesn't make him trash. It just means that he's not the greatest shooter, even though his skill is 13. Probably Breaking Soul is our best shooter. How about you equip the good bow, and Blargho can have the normal bow. And if you make the third one with enough wood, we're going to make that happen. Already, T-Rose is barely making it happen. Get some food storage right here. Food storage right here. Clear everything. We're gonna have all the meals. We're gonna have never allow rotten. Clear that off. And then raw food of all kinds. Baby food eventually. You do need to refrigerate. Hey, we're not going to store it here, but whatever. And chocolate, if we ever come across that. That should work pretty nicely. We're going to make it into preferred. So, I mean, this really shouldn't have. As you refine your colony, you have to constantly be refining your storage areas to separate things from one place to the next. Get myself some extra power conduits. Happen. There you go. Oh, it's through the walls. I want to expose those important little bits of machinery. Is this fully? Yeah, it is fully planted. Looks like I should probably expand it to the entire thing. Please. Oh, you expand something right there. There you are. Oh yeah, baby. Get to it, effing damn. Actually, perhaps I shouldn't do this until the entire colony is under control. Should be turning this on. There you go. That makes my life a lot easier to expand this. Over there. Fantastic. Rice for everybody. Turn it off. It is such gaudy colors. There's just no wood. There's no wood to do anything. It's alright. So actually 161, that's plenty. Plenty to get it done. How good is this bow gonna be? Just normal. Well, I accept it. I think T-Rose is gonna be the next one. Shooting 4, 11. Actually, effing damage is the next one to get a bow. And he is, you know, completely naked. So, actually has Synthread pants on. You don't need those pants on, effing damage. How about you grow happy for not wearing pants? Equip that short bow. There you are. We can actually go hunting now if the need arises. We do have 4 meals here. And we continue harvesting those berries all over the place. Heroes is bringing them over so she can continue cooking. Actually, we have no power just yet. Because... Oh, let me do this. Again, I'm pausing. Do this forever. Need to get rid of this now. I want somebody... We don't have anybody that hauls. Everybody's pretty busy. Hike, what is even your goal? If you're not building, you're gonna be hauling. There you are. You're the hauler of the colony, unless there's something to be built. This is components. Let's expand this to show how many components are in storage. How about you? Okay, Break Soul is already up to it. Fantastic! Oh, look at this thriving colony. It's all going to be so great. Let's start getting some actually for refrigeration. It's kind of a major break risk already, huh? What is your problem, Hike? Jeez, this is awful. Oh, I never did the scheduling. Let me correct that. Another thing I forgot to mention with the ideology, for some reason I made the decision to give them despised Neolithic weapons. They don't like wielding every weapon that I have right now. It is Quite the tragedy. But eventually we're going to find the luck star, T. Rose's horn, and the problem solver. And those will solve all my problems indeed. We venerate wargs. Wargs are life. Wargs are the future. Alright, that's better. Put them on a biphasic sleep schedule so they get better moods. Because the moods are not going to be great while I'm wielding this trash. Probably should just put everything on the floor and equip them once I actually need to do war. So how about you drop the short bow? Everybody, again with the pausing. Everybody drop your weapons. We will equip ourselves once there's danger, and hopefully, hopefully, nothing will just surprise me right on top of my head. Because otherwise we're gonna have a real bad time. Really should be like the very first thing that's going to increase the moods is everybody having some bedrooms. So as soon as they're alright, we got power going on. We're not gonna deconstruct the fuel stove. You never know when you'll need it. Sometimes it's this terrible solar flare and life is awful. Completely forgot that we can make 4 at a time. Actually, just make simple, make 1 at a time, because we're still not experienced enough for the food poisoning not to actually happen. So just in case, cook them 1 at a time so they don't get destroyed. 4 at a time. That would be awful. Alright, so we got some power going on. There's light. We need refrigeration. Temperature. Cooler. 90 steel-free components. Psh, it's nothing. Put it right behind the generator so people can't get to it. Yeah, that's a fine spot. There you go. And something else I thought about and I instantly forgot. Oh yeah, research. We do have a research. Nutrient paste, what are you talking about? Oh no, that is already researched. By the way, I don't think my people give a crap about nutrient paste. I'm not sure if I made them care about nutrient paste. I think transhumanists don't care about nutrient paste, do they? Don't mind it. That might be a great solution for the short term. Eventually, I do want everybody to eat delicious meals, but for the short term, it seems to me a very smart choice. It's not that expensive. 3 components, though, is a little on the prohibitive side. But there's plenty more components in the walls. There's some more right there. Let me just mine those. There you are. This steel is closer than is stressful, so it's all good. Maybe we'll even give our researcher a chair to sit on. Man, pinnacle of luxury. All right, give me some refrigeration, Blargho, and then you can get started on making some steel boxes to sleep in. That'll be fantastic. Once he's done building that, we'll make that happen. We could use a table. Probably is a good idea to build a table. I don't need to make this structure so giant, so freaking gigantic, but I'm going to make this structure so freaking gigantic. We have no wood whatsoever. We do have starting to have some slate, but you know, steel is so plentiful. How much steel to make this? 50. Oh, that's a little too much. So just make the bedrooms. There you are. Please. I don't know why that went away. Structure. I don't know why it canceled my building. I am very upset. Okay, we got 5 beautiful bedrooms. There you go. It will all be climate controlled eventually. So far, just gonna make this happen. Just want everybody to have a nice place to sleep. Wooden doors, huh? Do you truly want wooden doors? How much wood that we're talking about here? Just seems prohibitive. Make them out of steel. Everything's out of steel. I will probably eventually regret this rampant usage of steel. Need defenses? Pah! I scoff at needing defenses. I need no fences. We just brawl through every conflict. All right, everything's being planted nicely. Do we have any food? No. The answer to that is no. I have 0 food right now. How long till this still takes forever? What happened here? Some blood on the ground. Stressful. Is this agave, any of it harvestable? Not really. Gonna start having to go much further for the harvesting, all the way to the edge of the map, but I ain't got no food. Always the same damn problem, and we can't even hunt all that well, because if you start shooting your Neolithic trash, you're gonna be very upset. Slept on the heat. Man, it is very hot here, huh? Actually, it's just 20 degrees. What are you whining about? You absolute bitch. Absolutely pathetic. Please build this cooler. It's really not that necessary because we are living hand to mouth. But for now, actually what I can do, production, it's a little bit of a cheat, a little bit of an exploit. It's power. You put a power conduit independent of the grid, and then instead of having to flip a switch with one of your colonists, you can just rewire the item. Blargho, please exemplify this. I mean, you are fulfilling. You have a ton of recreation, but just get off your lazy ass. Get onto this conduit. Get it done. I command it. That's your lord and boss. Okay, so that power doesn't get used. Reconnect to the inert thing, and then it is completely free. Okay, break soul. I really could use some extra blocks. We're starting to get some marble going. That's fantastic. Maybe we'll make the beds out of. That's why I want to preserve wood, because furniture, you want to make it out of wood. There's really no substitute to wood furniture. It is the extra comfort is too important. Oh, low food and low med. It's all right. The visitor will give me this child. What are you carrying? Can I steal it from you? It will be so easy to just punch you in the face and take what you have. A nudist child, naked child. I just got put on a list just by shouting that. Naked child just coming into my place. I'm a 10-year-old female. Here I am with my free meals, taking a stroll through the wasteland. What you guys got to eat? Nothing. I have nothing for you. Go away. You piece of trash. Anyway, please. Yeah. Oh. Look at our first fantastic. Who is our most miserable? Effing damn us, you're our most miserable. How can you be the most miserable when you're a nudist and you are wearing absolutely nothing? How can this be? You have... Aren't you a nudist? Constraining clothes. You idiot! I need to actually assign you... Nudist. There you are. Eventually he will wear clothes. Armor is too valuable not to wear. But to start with, you know, clothes, no clothes makes no difference. Just let him be in the nude. Get his donger to flap about as he pleases. Is he now happy to be happily nude? Alright, now his mood is probably going to be the best one. I guess Break Soul is our absolute trashiest mood. So, you know, let's build one of these. And Break Soul, you are the winner of our first bedroom. Wow. We have another bedroom right here. Probably Lisa will take it. Ike. Reassign to that. Major Break Soul. What an idiot. How do you not understand that this is just hardship? Okay, we have a ton of marble now. Let's cancel all these. Sorry, Blargho, you're in the middle of building and I'm canceling it. And just pausing. Stop it with the pausing. We're going to have beautiful marble walls. It does take longer, but it does also mean that he gets more practice with the building. And we will still make steel doors. Furniture. Make some beds. I don't even have like rags to make bedrolls with. I could hunt, but as soon as our moods go a little bit further, I should be able to hunt a lot more effectively. I'm a little concerned about this food situation. If you look at people's needs, food is low on everybody. Alright, Evindam is gonna harvest some delicious agave. It's not hard. Prioritize harvesting agave. You naked baboon. Bring it back to camp so that we may accept your weird, disturbing ways. Break soul. How dare you? Haul it. Don't eat raw agave. That's disgusting. Okay, the child is leaving. He was freaking me out. So I am glad that the child is gone. Bring back some amazing agave. T-Rose is not having the greatest time as she just digs at that compacting machinery. She just in there in the dark. Stupid Blargho, I can't believe I got stuck in this situation. I wish I had burnt into the conflagration with the rest of my people. Now look at my situation. I hate this. I hate my life. She digs and digs and digs. Please. We have no raw food because everybody's eating it. Actually, you know what? Let's make our food restrictions. I do need to pause this. Lavish. When you have a lavish food restriction, you don't consume raw resources. Morons. I hate it. Make. Really? You're consuming it? Are you perhaps stupid? Lavish. Raw food. Raw resources is not the same as raw food. Except for delicious, nutritious, raw human meat. That is 100% allowed. Alright, please. T-Rose. I mean, she's almost done with the digging. She's not gonna break, is she? No. Alright. Go back and get to cooking. Cook at that electric stove. I know that it's your time to sleep, but he is slightly hungry. You fool. Cook. I mean, you're full of sleep. Why are you being so foolish? All right, eat it. All right, got herself some delicious food. The food situation, though, is completely idiotic. I think we need to hunt. We need to hunt down an elephant. They're all together, though. Elephants get revenge, and they stampede. You don't get to eat one. Or fight one. How about the mega sloth? Wildlife mega sloth. So far. And I hate to give everybody a -10 because I wielded and used the bow, but I don't think we have much of a choice. All right, people. Everybody's well asleep. So it's not a big deal. Equip that short bow. Effing Damas. Equip this short bow. And Blargho is another good shooter. There you are. Here are my hunters. We need to go hunt down that mega sloth. Our first conflict. It's going to actually. You do need a friggin' bow. Equip short bow. There you are. I hate it. All right, go in there. Mega sloth. And thankfully, Thankfully, we can kite pretty nicely. Here's our ancient exostriate midsection. The biotech shall happen there. That is how you become a mechanitor. And I've been debating who to make the mechanitor. And I feel like I need to make Blargho the mechanitor. Because the entire narrative hinges on Blargho surviving and leading this cavalcade of maladjusted nincompoops into the future. If he dies, it will be a story-breaking tragedy, you know? So it's like, I really need to make him into our... Is this safe? I think I'm going to wait for Break Soul to get here. There you go. And we can kite nicely. I need to make him into the mechanitor, even though his his crafting is trash. Logically, you want to have a smith as your mechanitor, but it's not that big a deal. Alright, let's get to shooting. He's instantly angry. Alright, you're going towards Break Soul, so... No, you're going towards effing Damas. Run! You naked little maniac. Get the hell out of there. Hopefully with enough shooting. It is actually not that hard. Please, Break Soul, get a little bit closer. Effing Damas, stay close so the Mega Sloth doesn't change targets. Please, though. It'll be great. If these shots landed, I know, Blargho, that you're having a hard time aiming with just one eyeball. Your depth perception is not what it used to be. I don't really want you to shoot just yet. Just move. I don't know who is getting targeted. There we go. Oh, what an incredible pack effort. Get wrecked, Mega Sloth. You are now food. All right, everybody. Great job. Great job. This is super important. You can prioritize that. We are very, very close to the steal, so might as well get a couple stacks back to the base. Hold that and hold that. And hopefully this Mega Sloth will keep us fed until this rice is ready to harvest. Oh yeah, look at those beautiful marble walls. It's fantastic. Set owner. Who is the next miserable? Everybody's miserable. I don't know why I'm prioritizing so carefully. Because everybody is sad to be here. Please just don't break. Oh, that's right. That is another thing that I need to do. Put this storage. You want corpses, none rotten, right? But you don't put mechanoid corpses there, and that's the good one. And you don't want animal or human-like. There you are. But you can allow everything else. Don't allow anything fresh, though. All right. Excellent. All right. Something I also have a very guilty tendency of doing is just staring at the buildings and everything that's happening and not actually advancing. Just play the game, not do any research, don't do anything. Just play the game and not actually progressing through our goals. Need to get out of that mindset. Anyway, very nice. I don't have a butcher spot, of course. Production, butchering table. Can't make it out of marble, so we're just going to make it out of that. Blargho, I really want you to get it done because it is extremely important to get some extra food. Everybody's starving. Oh yeah, baby. All right, and we got our Mega Sloth. We're basically set. Butcher creature do forever. It is time now to refrigerate. I do want a little bit of light here. There you go. A door is not necessary there. It really doesn't matter to have a door there. I mean, it will be kind of freezing and all. Oh. Okay, nothing bad is happening. It's all good. It's all set up. Beautiful first episode. You're resting. You need to butcher. I'm sorry, T-Rose. I know that you are extremely tired from all the terrible things that you've had to do. Oh, soon we'll have some actual furniture. Everything's looking up. Everything's going to be so much better. Just you wait. This is only the beginning of a very prosperous adventure with Luciny's Fun Cassandra and Child Raiders. This is going to be great. See you in the next episode.